What's up, beautiful people? This is Mike from MikeGetsWell and hope you're having an amazing day. With the Avengers assembled, this screen comes pre-assembled and all you have to do is press the button and roll it out. Alright, we are talking about the Vivid Storm motorized ALR screen, and this is for the long throw projector. There are screens for the short throw projector. This one is the long throw, so the projector is at a distance. Alright guys, so if you're watching this video, make sure to watch it till the end because there is ton of demo content that I'm gonna be displaying in this video, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel because that is gonna help me a lot and motivate me to keep making this kind of video and make sure to put more efforts into it. As you can see that this screen is the Vivid Storm Obsidian ALR screen, which is the ambient light rejection screen, and it is in the gray color material for a reason because it is the ALR screen and it is motorized. I'll tell you guys, I got the white colored body for this screen and I will prefer actually the black because the black bars will avoid any kind of reflection, so keep that in mind. Well, talk about the packaging, it comes really well packed and there was no dings and dents they handled because it had fragile stickers all over it. So well done, Vivid Storm over there. In the box we have the envelope, which will consist of the user manual, and user manual will include all the instructions. It comes pre-assembled, so you don't have to do literally anything. Just unbox it, plug it in, and it is ready to go. But there are some instructions that you might want to follow depending on what kind of projector you have, and it has some hazards and it talks about if you have kids running around in the house, so make sure to keep that in check. So that is from the user manual book. All right, now we have the remote control. We have two types of remote control with the projector screen that comes with it, and also comes with the mounting bracket. So it is really nice, you can mount it inside your media room and just take out the remote control and ready. So one is the infrared control remote control and one is controlled with the radio frequency. So with the infrared, it has to be in the line of sight and has to be a close range. But with the radio frequency remote control, you don't have to be nearby it, or the infrared doesn't need to be in the line of sight because the radio frequency has much better range. So that's about the remote control, and also it comes with the trigger dongle. What you'll have to do is plug this in the projector, and what this thing will do is send the signal as soon as you power on your projector. It's gonna send the signal to the ALR screen to roll up automatically, which is a cool feature. It comes with it, it's in the beta process, but it's free and it comes with the projector. And if I forgot to tell you, this projector will cost you $700 for 100-inch screen, which is pretty good deal. I have seen just the screens for like $600-700. All right, on the projector side, we have the power on and off button, and one more button which is responsible for raising the screen. You can see that red one is power button, but next to it the black one. If you press it upward, it's gonna make the screen go up, and if you stop it in the middle, let's say, because throughout the video I stopped the projector screen to the halfway, you can press the middle button and it will stop it right there. And similarly, you can press button bottom and it will go down. And we have the infrared that I talk about. It's right here. It has to be in the line of sight if you're using the infrared remote control. And I'm gonna be using the Epson 4010 home cinema projector for it. It is a long throw projector, so I have to be at a distance from the screen. And what this ALR screen is gonna do is gonna reject all the surrounding lights, which is coming from the ceiling and sides, and it's gonna just take the light from the home cinema projector, which is right, facing front, and it is about 8 feet distance away. So as you can see over there, I'm trying to open this screen and I just press the button. It takes about 26 seconds total to open the screen fully, ready to rock. And then it takes similarly 26 seconds to close. The tension springs in the back are really gonna stretch it. As you can see, there are wrinkles, but it is still expanding. So as soon as it's completely expanded, it's gonna tighten it, and you're gonna have not even a single wrinkle or crease on the screen. And similarly, when you press the button, it's gonna go inside within 26 minutes, and it has a little noise, which is, I calculated, about 34 decibels. So 34 decibels, if you look at the decibel chart, it's literally nothing. So it doesn't have this screeching and really annoying kind of noise. It is just subtle and it's not gonna bother you at all. Maybe I think we'll have to look into if you'll have to lubricate these tension screens. But now we're gonna start testing. With the regular ambient light, you can see on my OLED screen that the blind is open. that's just one blind, and I'm talking about the Texas daylight. And on the right side, you have it on the wall, and I'm raising the screen to show you guys how good the contrast is. This is the one thing about the ALR screens, that they give you really good contrast. It has a 0.8 gain, which is gonna make it contrast and punchy. Usually screens have 3 gain or 2 gain, which makes it really bright, and you're not gonna have that kind of contrast. But in this screen, oh my goodness, it kind of looks like that you have an IPS TV on a steroid, like a 100-inch screen on a TV, because OLED is one of the best TVs out there. So it's never gonna match anything like OLED for sure, right? So that's why we are testing it with something which is the best out there in the market, and then comparing it with the projector screen to see how it is. The projector that I have is around $1,800 on sale and $2,000 on regular price. So you're looking at least $2,700 in cost, and you're getting a 100-inch screen, which is similar to LG OLED G1 on your left. So the left is $3,700 and the right is not 37, sorry, it is $2,700 for the LG OLED G1 65-inch, and also on the right side it is $2,700 for the projector setup. Now you tell me this is 100-inch screen, so if you want that immersive experience, you can get it for just $2,700. But if we talk about 100-inch TV, nowadays it's gonna cost you at least $12,000 to $13,000 on sale if you can literally get any. And it's not gonna be OLED, it's gonna be LED TV. There's one from Sony for $13,000 or $14,000. There is one from Hisense, I believe, 98 inches, but those TVs are literally above the $10,000. You're looking at $13,000-$14,000 with taxes, which is ridiculous. But here you can get the projection, which comes with the limitations like this, that you're not gonna get the contrast like OLED, but it's still better than the, you know, maybe like IPS. So right now I'm testing it with the one blind on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stress test as well, because projectors are usually made for light control environment, not for like daylight, and because light is the enemy for the projector, to be honest. So here we have the one blind on and the demo running. What I'm gonna be showing you guys when there's all the blinds open, and we're gonna do a stress test. Alright guys, so now we're talking about the stress test. As you can see, my front blinds and the facing the screen is also open, and I have all the blinds on the sides open, and also I have the ceiling light which is turned on. So it's properly lit room with the Texas bright sun. And it's still, you can see on the screen, OLED is holding its position there because OLED is famous for the deepest contrast levels there. But see how the ALR screen makes a big difference when you can see on the wall how we have the projection and how we have it on the screen. So it gives you that contrast and the punchy picture quality that you need. But this is something not ideal. You're not gonna be watching your content in this bright room, but still it is a spectacular the way the screen is holding up and giving you that contrast and the colors, whereas you cannot see colors properly on the wall. So as you can see in this picture here, the tree is kind of like, okay, visible, but this is the stress test. So I don't think so, but I just wanted to show you guys so that if you're looking for ALR screens, you can get an idea how it's gonna be like, because I haven't seen something like this. But this is the real deal. When there are no ambient lights, there is all the lights turned off completely. As you can see on the OLED TV, you have more dynamic contrast, you got really good highlights. You're not gonna have that from a projector which is $2,000, but look at the quality on the right side that is being produced by the ALR Obsidian screen from the Vivid Storm. And I'll put the link in the description, guys, for the screen that I have. It is 100 inches screen, ALR, it is motorized. And also, like, when you have the black color body, as I discussed before, you're gonna have that immersive experience with no lights at all surrounding the projector screen. So that's all I have, guys. In this one, the TV actually overshadows, you know, the projector screen. It just takes the spotlight. So what I'm going to be doing is turning off the LG OLED TV, and then we're going to just look at the projection screen. But because when you're looking at the best next to it, you're literally going to like the OLED, right? But let's say if you don't have both the screens in front of you as comparison like this, it looks literally beautiful. It doesn't have that HDR impact because you're looking at $2,000 projector. There are projectors like 7,000, 8,000. JVC sells one for 17,000. Those ones gonna have the more HDR impact and full 4K picture quality, because this one is actually with the Epson. If you're looking at something like with the lens E-Shift, these are not full 4K native. They are actually pixel shift, so they make that 4K resolution for you. So if you're looking at very expensive projector, you have to match with a good screen. So colors look amazing. I'll tell you, the giveaway from this video would be the colors look amazing, the contrast is amazing. You have the 100-inch screen for just $700, and it is motorized, so you can move it anywhere. You don't have to have it mounted. There's no assembly required, but you have to be careful. If you have kids in the home running and they're gonna push the screen, it's gonna have some issues because there's the tension string on the both sides, on the left and right, so you have to be careful with it. And that's all I have from this video. And with this beautiful demo, I'll guys take a leave, and I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, peace out, and don't forget